Alright, let's go. We live. We double live. Appears as though Eon is sleeping through the games, not just scrims anymore. Have known Eon actually to do that a little bit.
Alright.
So they slash them, name lost, Shadow. You know what I find interesting about this? They slash them, formerly Static, have been like multiple time champions of the league and pretty much a dominant force. And with name lost, they're the most recent champions of the league. So it'll be like the newcomers versus the experienced veterans. How do you find that?
And you can I'd say it's pretty interesting to see. Well, personally, I think I know how this is gonna play out. I think something that also like is kind of cool is like the bit of rivalry these teams had in a way, because at least they them think Name Lost are their rivals.
Yeah, I
Do
can
I know
see.
about
I can see it that
Name
way.
Lost? No, but like, yeah, it's just, I think this would be pretty interesting to see. This is definitely a good match to have going into the tourney, and I mean, it was kind of guaranteed anyways, considering they them were going against Stop.
Yeah, and you can about the rivalry earlier, you do have a point there. In the grand finals to the Valentine Violence, Name Lost took this team to 5 maps. And then in the I forgot what the most recent tourney was. I think that was it. No, that was it. I forget the names of these tourneys so easily. But last tourney, they were the first ever team to knock Static to the loser bracket, which would then be followed up by SFC. And then the tourney before that,
Alright, we going
they
in.
took them to 5 maps. Yeah. So they probably are the closest
Welcome
things to
to
rivals
Oasis.
that they slash them have. Obviously, they slash them kind of the top dogs of the league for a long time. Finally put down last tourney.
Yeah, by
Initiating
what some
match.
would consider to be their other rivals, the San Francisco Cog. But now, we're going to be going into our first ever Oasis map of the Blacksmith Trials, at least that from what I've played in, and I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I want to see how this all plays out.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Quenzas? Just call him Enzo.
Okay.
Or Ku... I don't know how to say that. So that's why I asked him. Kilo said just call him Enzo. So,
Ready for battle.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
alright, looks like we're going to be seeing Dive from they, them. And then you got, I don't even know, from
Yeah, this
Name
looks very
Lost.
interesting.
You
Hog
got-
Diva
you
with
got
a
the
Bat
Hog
Brig.
Diva. Double hit scan, Bat Brig. This is something you're never going to see ever.
5,
Yeah, this is a very unorthodox
Three.
comp.
2,
Unless you're
From
playing
1.
ranked.
Round
Yeah, very
one.
unorthodox comp coming out
Capture
from
the objective.
Alright,
Name
spawn
Lost.
doors opening.
Yeah.
Ooh, they them with the Moira Brig. Kind
Moira.
of cringe. I'd like to see some orthodox stuff here, please.
Yeah, well, you know
Why can't
this
we just
league,
all play
it's all about
Rush?
it's all about comfort picks, not necessarily always about what the meta is. Now you're gonna see Name Lost taking right on the high ground.
Enzo goes in.
Oh my god!
Heal from Kilo is enough that he boops Bubble off the map.
The objective
Yeah,
is
oh, I think
Oh,
another
and
boot.
that's gonna be Monkey going down too from Anzana. They them get control of the point.
Good environmental kills coming out here. from
Back
They Them.
calls. Could be Rose going as well.
Yeah, that's the fight win. After the boops
Jay's
from...
Beat's gonna reset.
Yeah, that's the fight win, essentially. Once Kilo gets that boop and Manzana gets the other one, it's pretty much done. And now you have Tack switch over to Reaper now that they know the dive is coming out.
Yep.
A couple ults coming close to online for They Them with the Pulse Bomb. And Self-Destruct actually got a lot of progress thanks to that boop from Kilo off the map. So Name Lost taking right on this left side. Engage right onto the tank line here. They're deciding to play this a bit more defensively, playing more around this pillar.
Go to the other choke. Not much is gonna happen there. They're just kind of playing it passive. They're just waiting for them to do something. And it looks like they have as Enzo goes in and he's gonna get picked off.
Yeah, but Super's got this pulse bomb. He's probably gonna go for one of the supports. Immortality Field is still available for Bubble. So it's not
Tax
entirely-
going, but Tax gonna get punished.
Reinhardt coming
Now
out.
you got a 5v5 scenario here.
Yeah. Name lost. Trying to take space on the point. Pulse bomb on the brig. Does take down Jay. Manzana getting lower. Has the rally though.
Mortality
Has
field
heals.
used and Enzo's gonna just pin right in.
Yeah.
Static, they're gonna clean house.
Yeah,
Oh,
gotcha.
but not before Monkey gets Enzo.
Yeah, Enzo goes
Although
down.
it seems it won't matter. That's the only pick in favor of Name Lost.
Yeah, that was really good aggression coming out there from Nate.
He's
From
somehow
Nate
able to
Bam.
survive, and Beach makes a swap to Rhine.
Yeah, they're gonna just try and go for this last second stall here. All eyes here are definitely on Rose here, just to be able to get this Deadeye off, and maybe get a pick or two with it. We'll just have to see how the events turn out. Doomfist to the back, going for the cast. Meteor strike from Ablaze. Not able to get much. Bomb thrown into the back by
Start
Kilo.
from Kilo gets Rose.
That is humongous.
Yeah, and despite the whole hog and window, it looks like Name Lost efforts don't matter here. They're just looking too dominant. Able to just clean up.
Yeah, really good team play there from them. Just able to switch over to the Reinhardt and run over their opposition.
Score
And normally you'd see
0-1.
a Lucio with a rush comp, but instead they go for the Brig Moira, which is again more unorthodox. More unorthodox.
Ian, you said you were expecting a them trio, right?
I was expecting maybe that or a gentleman sweep, one of the two.
What does that mean?
3-1,
forgot.
3-1.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So yeah, you'll have a dive here with a BAP Brig composition for Name Lost.
5,
Them though, they're just sticking with the same thing.
2,
Oh no!
They still
Rush.
running that Moira Brig. What the? What is the Moira Monkey on Reinhardt? Okay, I gotta be looking at
This
this,
is
man.
gonna be an interesting one.
Let's see how this rush duel plays out. It wasn't even, is this even a rush duel? Like, what is this?
Oh, pin!
Ooh, the pin onto Enzo, that's big.
And Monkey's just going at him.
Ooh, but Monkey's gonna walk into the field and get picked off.
Yeah,
That's
Blaze.
not good, and Jay's gonna fall as well. Attack goes
the
to...
objective
And it's just Beach, Bubble, and Rose left, and they're all weak, so they're just gonna have to disengage or suffer the consequences.
Really nice.
Like Rose is gonna get Tracer Diff.
Really nice punish
Bubble
there
gets
from
picked by Blaze.
onto Monkey. Was able to
Monkey,
just pick him off there.
Beach gets picked off.
Yeah, now you have Static, or them holding this corner here. And you're gonna have regroup coming out from Name Lost. This Ashe probably is gonna be a bit of a tough one because you'll have a Tracer and a Diva to punish anything from range there. Monkey goes straight into the backline. He gets melted. Oh my goodness. Not able to feel there. Shatter comes out, catches two. And they just are able to follow up with relative ease there. They're still pushing. You know, you'd
Absolutely
think
far too dominant.
with the Lucio, Name Lost would be the ones pushing the tempo, but no. Instead with this Brigitte, they're just going forwards. Now Super has a pulse bomb and Kilo has this self-destruct. There's going to be a lot of explosions on the field, Shadow.
My APM.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, a Blaze just punches Rose in the next week with that.
Already going into a 5v6. Are they even gonna take this? Yeah, they're not. They're just gonna wait. No point in trying to take that duel. And Name Lost, they just look weak here. This is not like a normal comp you'd see. Blaze, he's just gonna be harassing the backline all by himself there. Not gonna get much done, but he's gonna be able to stall.
Third
and
comp
Bubble gets
fight.
picked off by the self-destruct.
Shatter though. Nothing doing there though. As oh wait, it might be turnable here. They take down Super
Yeah,
and
the
Blaze.
picks on the DPS
Pulse
line.
bomb,
and
Manzana's down.
Pulse onto Manzana as well. Just the tanks and Umbreon left. Does not matter though.
Probably the better healer that you want to have in this situation over Manzana with the amount of heals he can provide. Now Super is back to the equation, and a Blaze is coming back too. Window pop down main.
overtime.
the dynamite comes out, and now they're just trying to take space on the point. Counter charge comes out, and they just focus down Enzo. And they could probably take this point here. A Blaze coming off the high ground. He punishes Beach.
Picks
Here's
onto
the meteor
Beach.
strike.
Oh, not gonna get anything, but Monkey's gonna pin him. Take him down. The Bob from Tact gonna be able to create a lot of space there. Get super off the point. However, he still has that pulse on, but it doesn't matter as he gets picked off.
Yeah, that was really nice from Monkey there. Just pins a Blaze out of his meteor strike. That was insane. But now with this ball from Beach, you're kind of stuck with it. You can't really have a traditional off tank necessarily with the Sigma, Zarya, or Diva. Instead, yet he's kind of stuck
don't
with
have
this
the
ball.
time to swap back.
Manzani uses his rally.
He's not away from winning the map.
Monkey has to be careful right now. He's getting focused by the team.
Oh! Counter pin. Good beat from JL, but Monkey didn't get it, and he's just gonna get focused down by Enzo.
Yeah, they have ults. They have the ult advantage too with the Shatter, Bomb,
Most got so much more. They lost. They have nothing to answer.
Yeah, Blaze trying to punch, but can't quite get it onto Beach. Doesn't really matter though. Bomb from Kilo on the middle of point. Doesn't really need much as just cap again. Shatter. Oh my goodness.
Shatters Kilo out of the call mech.
Blocks the other Shatter too.
Enzo shatters. It does. Monkey blocks it for himself, but not for Jan. He's gonna get picked off. That's gonna be almost everyone except for Beach alive.
Yeah, it's looking like it's just
Bubble
stalling.
and Tac do get back. However, it just doesn't matter. They have the numbers. Even with the pick onto Supra, nothing matters, and they're just gonna get control.
Yeah, them with a pretty dominant first map, I'd say. Especially on Gardens. They were just able to
Play of the game.
push the advantage and just go off with this Moira Brig backline. Which is, again, a very unorthodox rush backline, I'd say. As opposed to, you know, like a Lucio. But they're playing around it very nicely, and if they can keep this consistency up the full series, there won't be a gentleman's sweep. It'll just be a straight 3-0.
Yeah. You can see just the pure dominance. No cards for name lost.
Yeah, and as we all know, the superstar off tank of this league. Former MVP of the league, actually. You were on that team. You have a lot of experience with them. I don't think name lost can make any substitutions, sadly, which is a little cringe. I have a question. Is name lost's roster just this starting 6?
It's this and Mino, I think. I don't think
okay.
they have anyone else.
Damn, that is a very small roster. Oh, well, doesn't this violate Master's rule? Hold up. Hold up. So Beach... It's within the last 3 seasons, right? Because we know Jay, we said, yeah. Yeah, you can see that Tact and Beach are Masters. Isn't it your peak has to be Masters? Also, Beach is lying, FYI.
I know, I just checked.
Man, I'm dead. You're fucking sandbagging the first map. I'm dead. No, me brain dead. But yeah, that's...
I'm so confused right now.
I'm confused as well. But this does violate Master's rule, so he can't do that. This is awfully confusing, don't you think?
Yes.
This is not how this shit works.
second.
Okay.
I'll make this party joinable again so that I don't have to ask for invite. Oh, never mind. The party is.
The party's invite only, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Cringe. Oh, okay. I guess we're changing the rules slightly for this match.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
they/them. I guess they really do never fail to entertain.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but
I don't know what happened
did.
either. I mean, they agreed on it, so what can we really do? What can we do about that?
Oh, what a surprise! Name lost picked Kings Row.
I'm pretty sure every team in this league would have picked Kings Row.
Not SFC, because they're cringe.
No, they would have picked Kings Row. Oh yeah, they would have picked Icon. Well, I suppose at least we have a more competitive match. Maybe it will be a gentleman's sweep.
Alright, both teams ready? Let's get it.
Let us
Wait.
indeed get it.
Yeah, whatever.
So now everyone's actually at their traditional positions now.
Now entering King's Row.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened, but
I
it
don't know
did.
what happened either. Kilo apparently just changed the rule book. Never seen this before.
No, there's no rule book change.
Well, no, I know, not rule book
they
change. I just mean
they
the
extended the
rules of the match.
rule
Rules of the match.
mid fucking match.
Yeah,
which I don't think that's ever going to happen again, but it
Yeah.
did.
And if
So,
it does,
yeah.
if it does happen again, then Kilo just changed the fucking rule book.
Well, whatever happens, happens.
It's so true. So true.
If they them win, it's to be expected. If name
Yeah.
lost win, it's
Well
not to
then,
be expected.
Yeah, it's
But I assume Jay Cries would carry because he's by far the best.
Ready.
actually real as
It's
fuck.
like almost ever. Like it's not very close.
Yeah, I'd expect it. Name lost. I actually really like this comp because you have Rose on the Hanzo, and we quite know him for this character
Incoming
actually.
In 30 seconds.
Kilo. I mean, this is a bit of an unorthodox comp from the side of they them, but I mean,
I think they just want to go with those comfort picks.
yeah.
Like Blazed Echo, Manzana Ana. Oh, never mind. They're not going with the comfort picks. I fucking lied.
3,
Oh no, there you go.
1.
There you go.
Attackers
They're going with the
incoming.
comfort picks.
Defend objective A.
So you'll have name lost just playing the point right now with their comp. They can play a lot more fast than they them with the Lucio in play, whereas opposed to the Ori. Yeah, you'll just
Like-
attack Ryan.
They'll be entering the hotel. Just gonna immediately disengage though. I think they recognize they just don't have as much.
Oh,
Kilo
Kilo
picked up
gets
to Kilo with a fire strike.
Yeah, now they have a chance to push in if they want to, especially with this Ryan isolated.
Ooh, attack gets antied.
Yeah, no need to aggress though. You already lose your Zarya. That's a pretty big amount of damage for the enemy squad. Nano from Manzana is being built really quickly.
Yeah,
It's
he's
about
very
80%.
proficient on the Ana. Although Jake Price, he's also close to the window. It looks like we'll be seeing which flex support holders can be getting more value. However, Enzo, he is much closer to the Shatter than Tact.
Yeah, with Ana, it's more around playing around the ultimates, whereas with Batiste, it's more of
Ooh,
the
the
cooldown.
Shatter
Nice
block in the window from Jay. Early pick up to a Blaze. Enzo gets picked off.
Goes with two through that Ant Matrix. Now they can just afford to push up here. Bubble takes down Supra, so that's just the end of that team fight. But it's not necessarily over entirely. They have a Nano. Umbreon going over to Lucio now, so they want to afford to play fast here.
Yeah, they definitely
Supra's
want
over
to
to
play more
Hanzo.
fast.
Super mirroring.
This is looking like a Fall Frenzy, a Key Mark 2. Oh, I'm getting nostalgic.
nostalgia. I see.
Anyways, that's what says. Oh, an early pick on some Monkey from Kilo and Rose was. Oh, but a big shatter from Tax! Umbreon's gonna get picked off, but the Nano onto Kilo. Although the pick onto Enzo is big and Ablaze is weak, it's just super on the point, and it looks like Name Lost are going to be taking that back. Nano practically wasted, but a big grab from Kilo.
But where's the follow-up?
Not going to get anything done because of the window from Jay, and he's going to get two! Oh, the GOAT popping off.
Kilo's grab? I did not like the Kilo grab. He grabbed the tanks, but there was no follow-up except for him and a Blaze at the end there. Now he's going to the Sig now.
Definitely recognizes that Zarya sucks. Like, he's very good on the character, but Zarya just sucks.
Yeah, and now Bubble has the sound barrier. They can afford to push really aggressively here. Here's the Dragon.
We're actually going to see the Dragon Strike himself just
Monkey dead,
although he dropped used as well. It looks like Enzo's going to get isolated.
Dragon Strike here.
But they're going to start falling. Oh, big shatter from Ablaze, and then Enzo uses another.
God dang.
And that's going to be Name Lost falling.
Call that California, the way there was just earthquakes everywhere. Oh my goodness.
For real.
And now they're going to cap the first points with a double shatter from Ablaze and Enzo.
Only have the support ults. Name Lost. Gonna be getting the blossom, maybe a shatter. Possibly even a window if Jay can build it up, and I believe in him as he is the GOAT.
Yeah, you'll see Manzana trying to push that payload there. He's just gonna be, they're gonna be positioned more defensively with this nano boost. They're probably gonna put it onto either Enzo
Looks like
or
everybody
Blaze.
needs their payload pushed.
Real, actually. Yeah, window is close to ready for Jay, so this can be a win condition. The support ultimates.
Super good weak over this. Get back up.
There's
Window
the
use
window.
from Jay.
Mortality field, there goes Enzo!
Ooh, big pick onto Enzo, and they're just gonna have to instantly back up there. Ooh, but Manzana still falls, and Supra as well. I should be going higher up when I'm spectating.
That's actually a real
Very good engage from Name Lost. Just the window, 2 picks, and a dream.
Yep.
Looks like they were able to succeed, and now they'll have the Dragon Strike, the Blossom, the Shatter. They'll have the Flux, the Beat, and the
Supra
Nano put a big early pick onto Supra.
You know, it appears as though Rose's talent on this character of Hanzo did not disappear after the last
Big
turn.
Flux. Kilo.
The pin,
Enzo
the nano.
goes in for the pin against Jay. That's big.
Oh, what a shot!
Rose uses the Dragon Strike and the Shatter onto Enzo. He's gonna get weak, but the beat drop saves him. Bubble gonna use the beat drop on his own, but it looks like the fight. Blossom from Monkey! Gonna get a Blaze.
Supra!
Looks like Name Lost. They're just throwing too many ults into this already lost fight.
Yeah, that Blossom from Monkey was probably not needed. Now he's gonna go over to his comfort
there
the
is
Doomfist. The Monkey Doomfist.
Man Doomfist. However, they just have the superior ult economy here. As Name Lost, they're only possibly working with the self-destruct in this next fight. And Ablaze, he's just as close to a duplicate, but Supra and Enzo, they have their ults.
Yeah, win condition
fight
for they them.
Point is definitely favoring they them here.
Oh, Monkey into the back
Dragon
line.
Strike used from
He's in the
Supra.
Dragon Strike. He gets
Couldn't
killed.
pick off Monkey. On a big shatter from Enzo.
There goes Tech. And that's the point cap coming through for they them. Very shortly.
Although I must say, Name Lost, they're not doing a bad job at getting time off of they them. Like, obviously, this like match and just overall like fight is not really favoring you too much, but you're still able to get a lot of good time.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
gets punished.
Very early pick on the bubble.
Yeah, he tried
Without
to
the
go
Lucio, the Name Lost, they just shouldn't be pushing up. They can't do anything.
Beach trying to pressure out the
Gonna
DPS.
be taking height.
Yeah, Dupe is ready for
Still going in though. He's trying to hold the ground here.
It's just a Hanzo duel up top between Supra and Rose right now.
Trying dual tap.
Here's Bomb into the back line.
Self-destruct used from Beach. Doesn't get anything done, and Tact is going to fall early.
The only real win condition I could say you have here is that Shatter, but with Tact going down, the Flux is wasted!
This is the Flux and a big pick onto Supra. And a Blaze! Rose on the Hanzo is just too good! It looks like Name Lost are going to start going in now.
Shatter.
Solo Shatter onto Manzana! Nano onto Kilo practically wasted. Very good fight from Name Lost there. Especially with those picks onto the DPS. And it looks like Manzana is now going to be going the BAP to follow a more traditional style of rush.
Yeah. Can you imagine that the Blaze is going to go for the dupe on the Rhine? here. They're gonna go for a
I
California
could
quick
imagine
right
it
there.
on California Quick on either of the tanks here.
I feel like it's a pretty fitting name for a double shatter.
Oh, window gets Enzo early. That's big. And Name Lost, they just instantly have so much more ground that they can cover because there's no Rhine there.
Yeah, but they're not taking it fast enough. But they get it now. Kilo stunned out of his grasp, but it doesn't really matter so much. All right,
Them getting close to 5 ults now. And Name Lost, they only have
Dragon Strike.
big Dragon Strike used Rose. Not gonna get much done. Nice beat from Bubble and the pick up to Manzana. Monkey gets picked off as well. Flux and self-destruct used. J-Cry's gonna
Wait.
fall.
It's turnable.
Kilo's
Kilo
on the
gets to the
high
high ground with his Gravitic Flux, and he's pushed him off. He's trying to pressure down the D.Va and the Hanzo. Manzana going over to the Moira to try and get back to the fight quicker. Sound Barrier is ready for Umbreon right now, so there is a win condition for them. It's not necessarily your ult economy is gone. Monkey with the flank. He kills Umbreon.
Ooh, big pick onto Umbreon.
It's gone. There's no win condition for Static anymore.
And now
Ult economy. They're in the neutral.
they can only cap it overtime if at all. Self-destruct used from Beach.
Doesn't get anything,
Doesn't get anything done, but Enzo's shield is dead, and Tack has a shot. Big goal back from Beach! Beach up used from Umbreon, but it's just Kilo and himself. Looks like not much is gonna be done. Never did I think Carl Mech would save a team fight, but here we are!
Beach just comes up so clutch in that fight. Oh my
Score.
goodness. But it starts off
0
with Monkey
to
going for a
2.
flank Deadeye
Switching
onto the
sides.
back line, and he's able to kill Umbreon, so there's no win condition with the sound barrier, and they're just stuck in the neutral without a speed boost.
Match.
And it looks good for Static for they them a little bit later. But Beach just clutches with the remake.
The remake gets 2. What a save.
Beach just absolutely, if they win this map, Beach has got to get a lot of praise for this. Oh my
2
goodness.
times All-Star? I don't know.
Well, I mean for helping win this map.
Ready for
I know,
battle.
but Monkey Man Junkrat, that'll be interesting to see. And it
Junkrat,
looks like
Rose Bastion.
they're gonna be staying like similar tank and I'd assume support line, but
Blaze
this is
going
gonna be
over
the
to
introduction
May.
of a Blazed on the May and Super on the
Attackers
Ash. Why are you going
incoming
big?
in
This
30
they're gonna play
seconds.
rush. You don't need to go brig. Oh my goodness.
I mean, they've been winning with the Brig, so you don't necessarily need to maul at it. Well, obviously,
I
outside
know
of
it's
first
just
lines.
the Lucio works so much better because it's just like so much more traditional for the rush playstyle.
I imagine
and,
since they're-
I think we both know that ourselves, considering that Skirmish gets name lost.
Yeah, but I imagine
Remember Paul?
they feel like defensively they don't need a Lucio as much as compared to offensively. You know, with the Brig, it allows more
I
appeal
guess.
ability.
I just still
Super on
think it'd
the
be a lot
Hanzo.
better.
Super on the Hanzo too.
Junk. I think that's actually not that bad of a pick to go
Ice Wall
against
from a
the
Blaze?
double shield rush here.
Splits them a little bit, but they're still
Blaze
together.
doesn't do much, but Enzo is able to take down Monkey. Field dead early.
Enzo has a lot of ult charge from his Shatter.
Name lost. They're just gonna wait this out, try and not engage.
Oh,
Big pick onto a Blaze from Rose.
The Hanzo effect right there. Rose just aiming.
Name
and
lost will be able to push up.
gets
They
him.
don't have that Pier of the May wall anymore. They're just gonna start charging in. Jay already super close to a window here. Field use from Manzana is just not gonna give much value.
Yeah,
and
with the Lucio,
Name Lost
he's
is
going
gonna
in.
start going in.
He kills one.
Manzana falls. Enzo falls. And Name lost. They're gonna get the point early here.
That was really good. And without that Lucio speed boost, you can't really kite. You're kind of just stuck committing to the fight with a Brig. Whereas with Bubble on Lucio, he speeds into the opponent and Tack just runs them over. He has a Shatter a little bit before Enzo.
Yeah, this
they can
Lucio pick, you're
go through
definitely able to
streets.
see how much value it's getting.
Yeah, Ant Matrix is ready for both sides, so win conditions for the support line. Shadows are ready too. Kilo is a little bit ahead on his flux. Dragon's ready as well. Here's the window.
Window from Jay. Not gonna get much. Oh, the big pick on the Supra. Pack's gonna go forward with a big shatter. Field saves him for a little bit, but Enzo is still going to fall.
but they
Umbreon
just
as well. It's just a blazed Kilo and Manzana, but a Blaze and Kilo, they're caught in the cafe by themselves, and they're both going to be taken down.
And they just stagger Monzano a little bit there, whether or not it was intentional.
He's just getting so many good picks here.
Yeah, Rose has been doing a lot this map consistently. King's Row is just his map. It was against Static. It was last time when they won the King's Row map that swung the pendulum into their favor to win 3-1 last time. And they might do it again off of this map, Super with Dragon Strike though. But it doesn't really split them.
Kilo is big, but the heat jump and the self-destruct going to be used for name lost.
Enzo is very split from the squad, and he's down.
Enzo gets picked off. The Blizzard from a Blaze is big. Oh, but a tire from Monkey Man gets Monzana. And Rally Umbreon not going to be able to keep his team up enough, and Kilo's going to fall. Name lost, they're going to cap with 5 minutes on the time bank.
Name lost, they're just going
They're
in.
getting the staggers in too. He's able to play so much faster.
Yeah,
They really need to swap to the Lucio. It just works so much better. Blaze going to the Junkrat. That's an interesting pick. I was not expecting.
And Kilo over to D.Va too, probably to take this high ground control a lot better. But yeah, as you were saying, with the Lucio, they can play with a lot more pace and tempo. Whereas with the Brig, you can't really do that. You're just kind of stuck with positioning. Enzo going onto the cart to try and contest. He does have a shadow ready, so Tact is going to have to be careful of that. Here comes the Dragon Strike.
Dragon Strike used from Rose. Ooh, that's a lot of space given to name lost
And Beach
here.
is pressuring Monzana. Monzana's under a lot of pressure. Can't keep the frontline alive right now. And a Blaze is really low. Enzo, he's playing the mind games right now.
Oh! Big shatter from Enzo and the Dragon Strike from Super as well.
Yeah, that was a really nice shatter. Sets up that Dragon Strike perfectly.
Ooh,
But Rose
gets a Blaze. This guy on the Hanzo, he's just too clean with it.
Yeah, but they're not able to take too much advantage off that.
Doesn't
The 2 picks on the tank line.
But still, name lost now. They're looking to have a much better ult economy than them here. You got the window, the tire, the shatter, them. You got the support ults at most.
Yeah, unless Supra can build up that Dragon Strike in about 3 seconds, it's probably not going to happen.
I guess a Blaze with the tire as well.
Well, I mean, that depends.
Closer to their other ult. Window use from Jay.
Both
Montana
windows are
mirrors.
popped. Oh!
Ooh, big shatter from Tact onto the tank.
How is Enzo still alive?
Rally
He got
used.
trapped. And his shield is broken.
Self-destruct from Beach.
Gets nobody. Enzo's pinned.
Pin onto Enzo.
The tank line is gone. Kilo demaxed.
Ooh, big tire from Monkey.
He can turn this around.
Enzo's
right
gonna
now.
fall. The Dragon Strike from Rose.
Right now. He did.
That's the map going to name lost.
What a play from Monkey. He saves them there with the Riptire and then is able to get a third. Oh my goodness.
Very good save from the DPS there.
Yes. It was Monkey. He went on the flank with the Junkrat. Goes for the Riptire here and just explodes him. He just
Looks like we were wrong.
I thought it was going to be another reset for...
I thought this was gonna be a sweep, but it looks like name lost able to keep it in it on their probably their strongest map, except against Atlanta Rain. They kind of got rolled there, but that's besides the point.
For Fs. And I mean, they're also playing with 4 Masters players, so it's a little Mickey Mouse, but we don't talk about that.
I mean, at least it's even.
Yeah, at least they also agreed to it too.
It's definitely looking a lot better than it did on Oasis. That was rough.
Yeah, on Oasis.
Very, very rough.
They them map pick. What do you imagine they go with for Escort?
I'm quite frankly not sure. Oh, looks like we got Leave in here.
David.
Unfortunately, when there gets to be 3 in the caster's booth, I tend to be a little less talkative, so I don't think he's going to be getting in the party, but I bet he'll have a fun time watching.
Yeah, I remember me, Beachless, and Freeze had a 3 casters in the booth one time.
During the Sexcelsior
SFC match when the 3-0 happened. Then Freeze had to play.
Yeah, I won't lie. While the score obviously didn't make it seem close, I really liked that series. It felt very close, like almost every round. At least to me.
Nah, not. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I don't. Watching it from an outside perspective, it was kind of close. Like you could see potential flashes of you. Like SFC had their moments, but it wasn't necessarily super close.
I guess that's true, but still,
Yeah,
especially Busan, the
Busan was
first
definitely
round,
the closest.
so
But
close.
other than that, yeah, Junkertown.
J-Town. Okay.
They're probably gonna have super
I
honest
don't know
comfort
why
picks.
people keep picking this fucking dog shit ass map that's really cringe, that I really don't like, and I never really want to play again. But
Wait,
it's
well, blame
whatever.
SFC for banning Route 66, the other desert map.
I mean, I can't really blame them for that one.
Why can't you blame them?
Root isn't that good.
You're not wrong.
I'd rather play like Rialto or Havana or whatever.
Honestly, the only reason I'd ever rather play Havana over the rest of the escort maps is because you can play Rush on there, and I'm goated at Rush.
For real.
So yeah, Junkertown, but I imagine they're just gonna have Supra playing his comfort
Alright,
picks on the
both teams
Widow.
ready. Let's get it.
What
I'm interested in what we're gonna see here for Name Loss. Will they continue to run that rush?
Welcome
Well,
to
it's like it doesn't work nearly as well on Junkertown as other maps. Like, sure, I've seen it in Overwatch League before. Like, Shock played it against Houston, but they lost that map. So I don't think that's really that good of a
match.
example to use.
Yeah,
The Houston are a Mickey Mouse double shield team.
you're not wrong. Houston overall is just the Mickey Mouse team. Let's be honest.
Never been more proud.
Bro, Houston Outlaws fans have so much hate in their veins for every team that isn't the Houston Outlaws.
Cringe.
It is
the
very
exact
cringe.
opposite. It's actually not the exact opposite. I'm also not
Ready
too
for
fond of
battle.
Shanghai, but
Not too
I
fond
don't
of.
care that much.
Although we all know me, not too fond of gay people.
I was gonna say let's not touch it to that, but I guess we still are.
Yeah.
It looks like Name Loss are gonna be staying the rush, and they have
Attackers
the
incoming
double
in 30
off
seconds.
tank.
Double flex support out here for.
That's weird.
They are going rush. They're gonna go for the spawn camp. They're gonna go for the spawn camp.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I feel like dancing.
I imagine it's gonna be.
I bet this was J Christ call because it was a based one.
Yes.
Alright,
I
anyways,
mean, we all know
let's get
Jay.
into
We
it.
all know Jay as a very, very based man.
5,
The support positioning
player.
is a bit interesting.
2,
Okay, never mind.
1.
I think they're
Yeah, you just
now
have,
getting over
you
there.
just have Jay chilling up here. Very unorthodox comp coming out.
Very
from Baybat.
late wall from Rose, and they're not gonna be able to do nearly
Yeah.
as much.
Tack
Rosy
hacked
pick
and
onto
killed.
Enzo, but Tack's gonna get hacked and killed. Oh, Manzana taken down as well, though.
Yeah, getting hacked there might be the opening that they them needs to break the spawn camp. Because without your Rhine, you have no frontline, and without your cast, you have no damage.
Big pick
Supra.
onto Monkey.
They get beached. Yeah, they broke the spawn camp.
Yeah, that was definitely an interesting spawn camp from Name Loss. They didn't really seem as organized as like Excelsior did on doing it, but
Yeah, and I have.
I guess
Doom.
that's just because Excelsior are the better team.
Oh no, Doom Hanzo now, and Tack just gets obliterated with
Except
that
J
Discord
Cry
orb.
is better than Shadow, but anyways, Tagged gets heavily staggered there. Beach making the swap to Sig, I like that.
Yeah,
and
you
Rose
also
is
have
swapped to
Rose on
Hanzo.
Hanzo. The Doom-
I definitely like a lot of those swaps, although I am concerned for the Doom as you're about to touch into.
With the Doom, it's a lot more interesting because this is a more open map, not necessarily favoring a Doomfist. Whereas with Hanzo, it's a lot more high ground and openings. You can snipe people from afar. And now you'll just have
Going on the
Baven
Zen. Looks like Tack's gonna be dropping.
backdropping with Beach. Monkeys to the
Monkey
back
goes
line.
in onto Supra, able to
Catches
take him
Supra.
down. That's a big trade, honestly. I'd take that one. Supra can very easily just start harassing Name Loss.
Yeah,
with
but Beach
Widow
goes
there.
down and Kilo.
Just gonna pick. Ooh, self-destruct from Kilo gets the supports.
Jay wasn't quite
Just
shielded
Pack left
there.
on part and Rose left by himself, and he's just gonna get staggered by Kilo. Actually, he's gonna be able to demech Kilo.
Manzana, the couple
Who's
picks.
Oh, he's walking all the way over to the side. I think he's just gonna swap the spawn or something.
That was a very sad death for J Cries there. Tack was trying to shield him and he was just barely in front of the shield and gets exploded. And now Jay's going up to the
We
Ana.
got the Ana Zen. That's an interesting decision.
Oh,
Go with. Looks like a. Yep, there's the Widow. We see you. Blaze, Beach, you need just to be spy checking here because you can see a Blaze in a staircase there. He's close to the EMP and he's gonna use it, and Bubble is going to instantly die. Ooh, big hack onto Beachless, but he instantly gets to natural cover. Not much is gonna be done.
Yeah, EMP for Blaze. He's gonna go for the Zen, 100%. Zen's gonna lose all that HP. Either the Zen or the
Actually,
Doom.
he's not the best at going for Zens with EMPs.
He's probably gonna focus on the Doom more by that logic then.
Oh, the window used! It picks onto Bubble intact.
Monkey trying to turn this around. Trying to go for Enzo right now, but it doesn't really matter because he's down. A Blaze with this Sombra.
They just have all the picks they need here.
Yeah, and now with the Junkertown, we were questioning the Doom earlier about how it was bad on Junkertown, but with this Sombra in play, it just makes it a whole lot worse for Monkey. He's gonna have a really tough time, especially since they're not playing with pace with Lucio. And if you're on the side of name lost, you're just hoping that you can somehow get value probably and then switch. The Blaze is setting up for EMP.
Going around looking for an EMP.
Shatter comes out.
Shatter from Tac doesn't get anything, and 2 picks instantly for them. Blaze doesn't even need to use EMP. No ults need to be used. Them are just gonna keep pushing the cart.
Gets nothing. That's very
It's
interesting.
kind of a waste.
Jay gets hacked.
Jay dropped his attack. He's just gonna get picked off.
Yeah, and again, just there's a lot better focus for Name Lost.
Really rough for Name Lost here.
Or for Name Lost doesn't seem to have their footing correct. They've just had they've just had momentum the whole entire map.
They're making so many swaps, and they haven't made a single one.
Yeah,
They just keep getting the picks needed. They barely even to use any
Monkey
ults.
has the meteor strike coming out onto the backline. Transcendence used.
Umbreon could just like ego with the trance to save himself there, honestly. Like, that wasn't 100% necessary. Hacks it over to Winston, but he's gonna instantly die.
Transcendence
Name
used.
Lost,
He did
just
get
looked
caught with
so
the EMP.
lost.
Big bio
Good
grenade on
from
the back.
Jay.
Self-destructive thrown in. That might get him.
Ooh, gets Enzo. That's
down.
nice. It seems like Name Lost, they finally have gotten a bit of footing here. But it looks like the picks. Name Lost are still getting the picks. Super with 2 headshots, then Nano used onto Beach.
Yeah, but I think
Sleep onto Kilo.
they might have enough
Okay, it looks like
positioning.
Name Lost will be able to keep
Wait, no,
them
Blaze,
from
he's still
completely steamrolling, but Tact and Jay get picked off. Beach is demagged. Pick onto Kilo, but he was out of his mech, so it doesn't really matter.
Damn it.
Rose gets taken down by Umbreon. A Blaze picked off by Monkey though, but
This is
they
back and
just
forth
have
right
all
now.
the numbers they need.
It's so back and
It's
forth
just
right now.
2 people alone on the cart. Tack them all, and they're gonna get blocked.
Off the payload.
No one else can touch it. Oh, actually, Rose is able to.
Probably not for too long though, as the cleanup's
Yeah,
just coming
and
through.
now it's just Beach and Monkey on point, and they're going to fall. Yeah, this was really messy when Name Lost there. They just kept making so many swaps. You never knew what they were gonna do. They just seemed so lost.
Score
Name Lost, if you will.
0-3.
Name Lost for
Switching
answers.
sides.
Name Lost for answers. Humorous. I gotta change my batteries.
Initiating match.
Don't get angry, kids. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Looks like finally got a
Ready
Discord
for
mod
battle.
in here that's actually doing Discord mod things.
I see you got
can
joke,
even
Shadow.
see like Name Lost. They haven't even fully picked yet, and they just instantly know,
Attackers
just like that.
incoming
Yeah,
in
because
30 seconds.
they don't. They're just trying to throw stuff at the wall and hope it sticks. They don't have a cohesive comp they want to go with. They're
When they can't just play the
confused.
classic rush, they're just lost.
Their name lost for answers, as you said earlier. They're not sure what to do. Perhaps this Bastion could be foreshadowing to something. It might be Bastion Torb coming out.
Looks like you got a bit of a
three,
bunker
two,
comp here.
I don't know
One.
what this comp is supposed to be. Okay, monkey over to
Okay, yeah,
Cass.
it's definitely a bunker comp. However, I definitely prefer to see the Baptiste instead of the Moira, but I guess that is for the Sombra or something.
Here, I'd imagine
Blaze
that.
gonna.
Oh,
Ooh, Tac just instantly gets rolled by the Discord orb.
yeah, I was gonna say, here I imagine you play slow with the Moira just so you can farm your Coalescence super fast, and then try to run him over. But you can't really do that with your Orisa
And
gone.
he's going for J as well. Not gonna be able to be successful this time though.
Yeah, now they're trying to take the high ground.
Yeah. The Orisa shield already broken though, and the name lost. They're just getting so weak.
Yeah,
And
now
they just have so much like spam damage. Like even though they have like the Sombra and Widow for low damage, the supports definitely make up for it. It's Bap Zen.
yeah, and what
So
type
much,
of space can you take
damage.
here if your name lost? Because
Name lost. They're
look how
already like
split they
super
play.
split.
Yeah, and now they're down.
Just
you're down.
they're lucky to get card progress just because they aren't even touching points.
Yeah, so now it's just Tact pushing the cart, but he's just gonna get punished. He gets discorded and instantly melted right there by Kilo. Punished. And you have this flux for Enzo. As well as you're just constantly getting pickoffs on your back. Like, I mean, what are you gonna do here if your name lost in this type of situation? Because you can get punished by Kilo, you can have Supra hit you with a headshot, a Blaze come around your back and hack one of you and kill you, assassinate you from the back line. What can you really do here if you are name lost against their team? They can play so split too, so you can't really focus anybody unless you decide to go on top of one of them. But with this
Back
comp,
onto Beach. He's
Beach
dead.
is just instantly demaxed again. Like, what are you gonna do here if you are name lost? You can't really dive a target since you're playing a slow bunker composition with a lot of poke damage. With a Torbjorn and a Cass. Everybody Flux, Tac is super low.
Enzo is gonna get monkey.
He's down. They stun
Coalescence pop from Jay.
the rockouts from the Sigma. A Blaze has an EMP ready.
On the high ground for so long.
Bubbles gonna
Blaze
have to
with
get
the
rid of the rally.
EMP. Does the rally. Oh, yeah,
That was the
rally.
bomb. It's gonna be a bomb EMP. EMP is big.
EMP
It
bomb
catches
gets
two.
Bubble and Tag.
Yeah, again, you can't really do much with this composition coming out from Name Lost. It's just looking like it's gonna be a full hold. Monkey gets shot with a shot from Supra, but he's able to sustain right now. And Bubble going over to Mercy now, probably to pocket Monkey. Beach over to Roadhog.
He's
Oh,
instantly
that's
just getting
huge!
hooked in the back line.
Punished for his actions.
And now that's a lot of pressure taken off the back line here. They'll actually be able to push up more. I really like this Roadhog pick because they're playing like the Sig
Tact.
Diva. They're definitely more vulnerable to hooks than other tank compositions. Double going for the res.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
on Mercy. Ooh, but Beach gets picked off by
Beach got-
Umbreon.
Beach just walked into them while he was taking a breather and
And the
just
Blaze gets
disrespected them.
Monkey.
Oh, there goes Tact.
Name lost. Two even. I don't even know what they're doing
Name
anymore.
lost
This
is crumbling.
so unorthodox.
Name Lost is crumbling. And they just... And they're Supra.
Rose
Again,
gets picked off.
just picking off everybody. And this is the final fight of Junkertown.
When they can't play their rush, they just look so lost. And
Supra just picks off Bubble. You imagine that Rose is going to try and step up to the plate here.
Beach all by
Oh,
himself.
Rose goes by Supra.
Pack goes to the bongo. The Deadeye use from Monkey.
Manzana's
Window and
low.
the Immortality just gonna deny everything. And
Yeah, but-
all of the results are just wasted.
And there goes
Hook
Rose.
on to Enzo. Ooh, big stun out of the flux there.
Yeah, but this fight is looking like it's going to be in the favor of they them. Transcendence.
Pops the
EMP
Emperor.
is
He's
almost
just super
ready.
far behind. Nobody can
Self-destruct.
do anything about him. Actually, looks like Jay's gonna be going for him.
Coalescence. Here's the Transcendence though. whole hog away from the cart.
Chooses the whole hog as well.
They're gonna EMP
Super's
bomb
still
here.
contesting though. Oh, yep, there's the bomb.
There
No
goes Monkey.
EMP though.
EMP, it catches
late.
3 members.
Now to show them.
But there's
Name
Peel
Lost are
coming in.
getting some picks here.
It's looking like it might be a victory for Name Lost, and it will be.
Umbreon, Enzo, Manzana all fall, and Name Lost are going to be finally able to get the point here. Although that just feels kind of like an overtime Andy type point. Because they just invested like all their ults, just everything they had, and now they have nothing. And they don't have anything either. They were expecting to win right there.
Yeah, now you have Supra swapping off the Widowmaker to go the Tracer now. He's going to try and pressure the backline a lot more. Try and tickle down their Mercy or any of their
Without the
squishies.
core, a lot more possible.
The only problem I really have is that Monkey on this cast can punish Supra and catch him out of position. Bubble goes down, picked up by a
Good
Blaze.
pick on some bubble.
And without that, that's a majority of your utility gone. And there goes
Pack's going to fall as well.
Monkey is able to pick off
Enzo dies, but that's going to be the only pick that Name Lost is able to get. Everyone else just going to fall. Ooh, Rose gets the pick onto Umbreon.
two,
And
Blaze.
it blazed!
He's still going. He's trying to
Monkey
keep
falls
his
to
team in
Supra.
this fight. Rose still there.
Kind of single-handedly keeping this series alive for Name Lost,
Yep. Supra.
I could say.
Supra's able to get out. Tracer duel with him and Rose in the health pack room, and Supra gets the one clip.
Ooh, Supra. You just can't mess with Supra's Tracer. Like,
I mean, he's definitely up there as one of the best Tracers in the league. We
he
experienced
has
this.
potential to be even the best, to be honest.
Yeah, in his first turn, he comes in as Tracer and is a big piece of why SFC made their first grand finals ever. And now him and Kilo are just trying to take down Rose. Rose forced to use the recall. Discord overapplied.
Jay gonna fall, Rose as well.
Now Blaze is gonna have this EMP. Kilo's gonna have another bomb. They can go for a bomb EMP this fight and potentially win this entire thing within the last 35 seconds.
Bomb.
We all know you love a lot of things, Shadow, don't you?
I do. I am a big fan of many things.
Sarcastically and unsarcastically.
Yes.
You mostly
I
love to
love
say
Overwatch, but at the same time, I love Overwatch.
that. That is so true.
Name Lost, they're going to be having a lot of ults here, pretty much close to every single one, but they're going to be very close to almost to 4 as well.
Yeah, you want to
Got
get
the EMP
ready
bomb. Full
for
off Jay cries.
EMP into
Self
back.
disrupt EMP. Jay is gonna pick off Jay. That's big. Deadeye used from Monkey. Not gonna be able to get anything.
This should be it. This should be it. It's just Beach. Tack gets res. But I don't think
It's
it's
gonna matter. Well, he pops the bongo.
Gravitic Flux on the back.
On Name Lost is dead.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, they just looked very lost when they could not play Rush.
Yep, and now it's a 2-1 for Static. Maybe it will be a gentleman's sweep, or maybe Name Lost can force a map 5. We'll have to find out on this next map.
Play of the game.
The very unorthodox comp coming out from the side of Name Law, or they them, just collapsing over Name Lost, and they can't really do much just because they're not expecting it. They don't know how to counter it because they've never played against it.
Epic.
Performance analysis.
Yeah, they just didn't know what to do.
Yeah, next map will be 2CP. You imagine you think a Temple of Anubis might happen?
I was thinking Hanamura because it favors the Rush heavily compared to
Perhaps.
Volskaya and Temple, where the dive is a lot more possible.
But you might think of a Monkey Man Junkrat coming out, you know? No,
Okay, they're going
Volskaya
Volskaya.
Industries. That is interesting. You would think they would probably want to lean away from this map because Static really good at really good at diving, whereas opposed to Name Lost, who are more of a rush-based team and play those sort of slow and gritty compositions, whereas they can just play as fast as they want to with this dive comp. But I imagine they're gonna go for it because they want to try and get the victory on Volk, like last time against they them.
Yeah, but that was mainly because of a C9, and I don't know if they. If,
I think they've definitely prepared for more C9 since then. But we'll just have to see and find out what Name Lost has in their bag of tricks.
Yeah.
Again, they them really prominent on this dive comp. Supra's Tracer is amazing. Kilo is just a well-rounded player. Manzana's Ana is elite. There's not really much weaknesses when it comes to this roster on a lot of compositions, let alone the dive comp.
Yeah. Alright. They, them, are our.
Yarhar Midi.
Lost.
You imagine someone's got to be given the best pep talk ever in that conversation. This is a chance where you'll either drop to losers or you go to force a map 5 and potentially win there.
Alright, both teams ready? Let's get into it.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries. Initiating match.
So let's see what each team is going to try and roll out with here.
I'd assume. I don't know what to assume, to be honest. Like, obviously, I'd assume dive from they them because they don't want to play double shield, and rush is not in this map. Name lost. I just don't know.
I don't know either. You'd probably think Volk is sort of a mixed bag for they them because they do tend to win it in very clutch situations, but sometimes they can let it slip through their fingers too. We'll just have to see.
Hey, looks like they didn't.
It looks like a dive comp is not actually coming out. It's going to be an Orisa Hog with an Ash Junk, Mercy, and I'll assume it's going to be a Bat
And I'd
Mercy.
assume a Bat?
Yes,
Yep.
Bat Mercy composition. You think Enzo is going to switch Reinhardt here or no?
I think.
Oh,
It's
no, it's gonna be
definitely
Ana.
possible, but
It's going to be Ana.
I can see that kind of working, but I definitely prefer to run the BAP if you have an Orisa.
Yeah, with the Bat
Looks
Mercy. They're probably going to go for Nano Boosts on
They
the
them
Roadhog. A lot
Going
more.
for like a double
One.
octane rush,
Attackers
unless he
incoming.
swaps.
Defend objective
Nope, he
A.
was typing.
Very interesting.
Okay.
This is a bit unorthodox. Normally you'd expect a dive coming out for they them.
I
but
definitely prefer to see the Rhine there, but who knows? Not me.
now you see they them are just going to take this top left here. They want to try and go after this Roadhog on the
Yeah, they
top
just want
right.
to instantly take that high ground. Tact, you're gonna want to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, Tack has to be careful. Good poke coming out on the side of they them. Poke comes out. Isn't able to get too much. Now you're gonna have Kilo and Super on the low ground just trying to push down points.
Yeah, but they don't have like the main tank presence, I guess, to like peak nearly as much. Oh, Monkey drop!
Oh, Monkey does drop, but he seems to be living for the current
drops.
moment.
Oh, Super falls off the map!
Blaze is
And
able to
now
punish
Monkey
him.
falling off there isn't
res?
looking nearly as bad, but Bubble goes for the res!
How does he get
He's
that?
gonna fall.
Oh, and
Blaze
a
goes in on
Blaze.
the... Gets the junk. Beatrice is gonna fall.
Forward barrier.
Yeah, and that
Nook's gonna go in on Rose and Jay.
yep, Tact.
I don't really think able to do much, but they now have control of the point here.
Jason just
Not
ratioed.
much Name Lost can do.
Jason just ratioed you. Look,
That's crazy.
that is crazy. Anyways, but yeah, you were probably right about the Batiste. If they have a BAP there, they can immortality. They could put the immortality on Monkey and potentially allow him to get more value there, or get that res off in a bit of a better position, as opposed to somebody getting picked off. And now you can
Yeah, but
snowball
there's a
this.
super falling off the map. I didn't. Ooh, yep, and Snowball they will. Early window from Manzana.
The Resurrect comes out
Yes,
again.
they're gonna have their ults here, and Jay has the nano boost as well.
Super gets picked,
Pick
but
on
not
the
before.
super, but
Oh,
Jay beats and Tact all gonna
rated.
fall. Bob used from Rose. It's not even on point.
Yeah, and it's done. It's over. This is a
They them.
humongous time bank for they them. Yeah. Beach will try and contest, but he gets off!
4-minute, 44-second time bank.
Oh my goodness. They, them,
Score.
just steamroll Volskaya. What a...
2. Switching sides.
I have no words. 4-4-4 in the time bank.
Initiating match.
Oh my goodness, I have no words. They just rolled through Volskaya. Volskaya Industries, if you will. And now, you gotta be wondering how the mentals of Name Lost is doing right now.
I think their mental is probably fine. I just don't think they know what to do here.
That's what I meant by mentals. Like they're like in shambles.
Ah, I see.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, and they cannot deal
Hog
with
and
this
ball torture.
hog ball. They just can't deal with this Sigma Diva at all. And now they're gonna go with Hog Sigma. No. Okay, not Kilo.
They're
It's just
sandbagging. They're
Oh, no, they're not
trolling.
sandbagging,
Somebody
they're just
ban
jumping.
this guy.
they're just jumping.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, that's not really what sandbagging means, though.
I know, but
Thank you,
I don't
Baptiste.
know how
Thank you,
to describe
Baptiste.
it.
Thank you, Baptiste.
They're
Oh,
taunting.
You're welcome.
Umbreon,
They're
don't
taunting.
mercy,
Thank you,
pocket
Baptiste.
Supra.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's a joke. I actually don't care.
Don't
but
cry.
okay, they're going.
Hog Ball. They're going-
Brigzen, Hog Ball, Reaper Soldier.
This is
What
interesting.
is this?
1.
The meta,
Attackers incoming.
or at least I guess that's what they think. I don't know.
Defend objective
We'll just have
A.
to see.
I don't even know anymore, man.
Yeah, normally you'd have like a Wrecking Ball Diva, Wrecking Ball Sigma, maybe a Wrecking Ball Zarya, but not Wrecking Ball Hog at all.
Looks like Name Lost. They are going to be able to start taking the high ground, though.
Yeah, and you have
With that
this.
soldier, they'll definitely be able to have a lot to work with there.
Yeah, the only problem I say is the Reaper maybe, but even that the self heal. And now you're gonna have two flanking around the back of Blaze and Kilo, just spy checking them, making sure they don't get out of position or anything. And now you're gonna
Nothing's
have both the
happening
tanks on the
right
flank.
now. Like, I don't hear any gunshots. I don't
Yeah,
see
it's
anything.
very
Oh, that
quiet.
Beach
Manzana gets
goes into a little bit of a
dangerously
duel
low.
with Manzana, but he's gonna run away.
Attacked on point. He's
Ooh,
hacked.
Tack
and
gets
killed
hacked
off.
and picked off.
And again, that's the thing with the Hog is that it's easy to punish, especially if he gets hacked like that, because you can't use breather or anything.
I mean, if they're just gonna stay in that door, just go. I'd say just go Sig. You have a shield for all the squishies up there, but instead they're just gonna stay there.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to disengage here if your name lost, because you don't want to run the risk of him. Oh, big hook onto Super there, or Blaze, but he gets
Gila
punished.
gonna get demeched, but Tack's gonna die, and Amos, they don't have the numbers here.
They do have a little bit of space though
Rose
to get to
on the
point.
height.
Bob and Ant
Not
Matrix
gonna be able to
almost
get much
ripped
done because the instant heal from the tanks. Now he's weak.
Rose has to be careful. He's getting poked and he's at no HP. Immortality field comes out early, and
Yep, he's gonna get picked off. The hack on the beach. He's gonna fall.
Yeah, and so Super just cleaning up that fight. Kilo gets his mech back, and this should just be another hold for they them. Jay is just going with Enzo right now. Hook onto Enzo, but he's able to get the kill. Accretion coming out. And Bubble goes down! Bubble goes down as soon as he gets that rally.
Jay gonna fall as well. They'll have the
It's
support
done.
ults, but they nearly have every single one.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do here if your name lost. Just
Yeah, I feel with Monkey, this Reaper is not working like they want it to. They can't get in close and be able to get up close and personal to do a lot of the damage with the Reaper. He hasn't even built a Death Blossom yet. It's not even been. He's almost been it's almost been the full round, and they can't even get this full Death Blossom yet. It's not even at 90.
there's not much they can do going into this because anything they're gonna do, them can answer back with an ult. And another one, and another one, and another one, and another one,
Yeah,
and another one.
it's just a snowball. It's gonna be six ults here for both sides now.
60
Actually,
seconds remaining.
now you're just gonna have Tact Ryan just going for point control. Here comes the minefield.
First ult of many gets used. The rally in the mine picks off Enzo. Bob used the super, but it's not gonna be able to contest points.
It's over.
Blaze is gonna fall off the
Blaze.
map, and
What happened with Blaze? Why did he just peace out like that?
I don't know, but
Oh, Super
Super able to get
too.
some good picks in.
It probably won't matter
Monkey's
too
coming
much,
up
though.
behind him and he's gonna die.
Yeah.
30
Looks like-
seconds
And they
remaining.
finally
They're gonna
break
finally
through there.
get something here. But
Monkey coming out
Yeah.
from Tact.
Objective
Monkey
lost.
ball.
Act going
New
Winston
defense point. Objective
with Brig Zen.
I imagine they're gonna try and follow
They
up with
them
the
have
Discord
5
with that.
ults here. What are you gonna do?
I imagine they're putting
What
him
are they
on
gonna do?
Monkey because they need a main tank.
He's going in on the flank. Gonna get the slam onto Supra, but everybody's just gonna peel for him.
Yeah, and the thing you'd probably want to monitor this team fight is the Blaze positioning. With that EMP ready, Jay is gonna have to peel for his entire team with his Transcendence and hope that none of them die. Yeah, but again, for the side of they them, you have basically 6 ultimates online. You have almost nothing to counter those, and Beach is just obliterated.
Big flux from
Flux.
Enzo onto the supports, and that's gonna be Jay falling. I'm kind of surprised Bubble survived. Attack.
Love that.
He's just gonna get bursted down. Monkey
Death Blossom on the
uses
back.
the Blossom, gets the
Gets
support,
two.
but he's
No,
gonna
that was a
fall.
bad Death Blossom.
Yeah.
There, they just got
Well, got the
ultimates.
support line. There's nobody from Name Lost to follow up, and just gonna sit there.
Yeah, Jay's been holding on to this Transcendence for quite a while now. So they could maybe push him with it, but I think Blaze is just trying to play, just waiting out the mind games. He's trying to use this EMP before this Transcendence can ever be used, because they don't want to lose their only win condition against this EMP.
This is just rough.
This is rough. What can you really do with that's high ground positioning that they them has versus this, where you only have one sort of chunk of high ground for Name Lost? Minefield from
Mind you
Beach.
from Beach. Not really gonna be able to do much, so is they them just on the other side of the point. Attack gonna fall. Jay uses the trans. Super gets picked off.
Matrix.
Questionable window from Donna, and Umbreon gets killed at a B, but a big EMP from a Blaze.
Blaze.
Kilo uses the bomb to secure.
And that's
it's Jay. Just Bubble and Monkey left.
it looked
They're going to
60
fall.
seconds remaining.
it looked winnable at first after Jay popped the Transcendence, even with attack going down on that Monkey. Now you're going over to a Reinhardt Winston with a Brig Zen. This is, I don't know, what do you think of this shit? Because I don't even know what to
I
think
think
of
you're
this.
just
Where is
signing
Beach
yourself up
going?
for the. There's nothing more. There's nothing you can do with Ryan Winston if you don't have good heals like a BAP to back it up. You need the
30 seconds
BAP Lucio if you're gonna run that.
Just again, even if they don't even have a Transcendence, so they can't really do much. Monkey to into the back. Monkey with 2. They can maybe clutch this, but the Visor coming up the rows as well.
Visor and Rally use.
They could probably win this fight.
Put onto Enzo, gets him weak. He's gonna fall.
Enzo does fall. Bob to the point. This will probably get it installed out.
Hop gets booped off the point, but he's still able to get good damage in. Monkey goes over to Doomfist. The Tact is here with the Primal.
Yeah, it's looking
Gonna be using it.
actually kind of
Not
winnable
really gonna be
here.
able to get much done.
They keep booping Kilo off the point. Rabbinic
They
Flux.
then, they're back. They're ready to take this team fight again.
Kilo gets Beach,
Pick onto Beach. The tank line is gone.
and it's probably done here. They them are just too
very
strong.
weak with the Discord. He's gonna fall.
Yeah, they them's presence is just too asserting. It's looking like they're gonna
Just
knock them
Jay
down.
left. I
They
cannot
can't get the
cast
job
this.
done.
Victory.
And they them does
But
it.
Looks like they them, by the way, gonna be winning the series 3-1.
Yep, and off to the winner bracket finals to face off against New York's
Play
Excelsior.
of the game.
That was
Very anticipated
really
match.
messy.
Very anticipated match, actually. I feel like, because this will be the first time that they met ever plays against this team. And Shadows, this is Shadow's former team. This is your former team going into the next match for you. All right, let's ask who wants to interview.
Yep.
Who'd be wanting to interview though? I really hope we get a super interview. Oh, okay. I don't mind Blaze. I don't mind Blaze. Be
Well,
cool.
I'm gonna wait for confirmation from Kilo.
Yeah. Let's go!
Supra.
Let's go! We do get super nipples. I wanted the super nippy interview. Super nipple. Hello, Mr. Super
Hello?
Nipples.
Can you
Include audio. Include audio.
Yeah, I got it. I'm on top of it.
Bingo. Bingo.
All right. First question, I guess. So, name loss. They were the team that knocked you guys out of winners bracket last turn. How does it feel to beat them now in kind of a similar fashion, I guess? 3-1.
Not really worried about the name loss before, honestly. Doesn't really mean much. Obviously, our team was better last time. It's just unfortunate circumstances. And kind of knew we were going to win this game. Looking at the roster, bunch of shitters, honestly. They have, like, what, 2 good players, so... like, obviously, anxieties on this team, and that guy is fucking scary. I mean, you saw him on Kings Row, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
But anyway, it feels good, though, to win, you know, finally. Clearly, we're missing a piece. Filled hole. Win game.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, this is your first proper win with the team now. Outside of scrims, I guess. So, how does that feel?
He's my voice. I can't lie. You see that kilowatt guy? It's my homie. See him? Mad sexy. Ablaze, that's my Doom player. Manzana, that's my Ana player. Umbreon, honestly. I don't really know when that guy's in the lobby, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he's in there sometimes, but
Yeah.
he does his thing, man. Yeah, good team. Good team. I'm glad to win. Glad to win, finally.
All right. Oh, here's one. What were you thinking when you saw their compositions, especially on Volskaya?
Well, Skya comp. What did they play? They played, I don't even
Hog
remember.
Ball,
Orisa,
Briggs,
Hog.
They
they
played
Hog
at
Ball.
the end. They played Ryan, Winston, Briggs, and Reaper Soldier.
I'm not gonna lie, there was no comment made by my team. There was no comment on their comp. It was just like their desperation was showing. You know what I'm saying? Like I could tell they were
Yeah.
getting desperate. I mean, why are you on Zen? No idea. Go back to Bap Loser. But you know, it's just strange decision making against a fortified front, as you would call it, and you know, especially with a team like they them, by the way, completely unstoppable roster here. I mean, we basically have 6 goats, as I would call it.
Nice.
So yeah, comps just looked like an act of desperation. Never really worried about it. Well, Skya, we saw the map pick. We knew we were gonna win. I mean, we didn't even show our full strength for a little teaser. Didn't even show our full strength. So watch out.
Yeah, do you think
Spooky.
they probably should have gone Hanamura?
Spooky.
I'm glad they didn't actually. So yeah, they probably should have. I would have rather have played Volskaya than Hanamura there. Yeah. So they probably should have, and they probably should have played Double Shield instead of running Hog. That would have been smarter.
Yeah. Any guy questions?
Yeah, I got some questions. Was there any memorable moments in the match that you can remember clearly?
Me
were just
rolling
like-
off the map on map 4. Yeah.
I remember that. I remember you rolled off. That reminds me of when I'm stuttering on Volskaya when fucking Ablaze just pieced out off the map.
Yeah, that's
What
my
happened? What happened there?
Wait, which map?
When on Volskaya when Name Lost won their first team fight. What happened with the Blaze? He just pieced out. He just jumped off the map.
You know,
According to the
I
kill
don't.
feed.
I mean, I don't. You know, I'm not in a Blaze shoes. I don't know what was in his mind. I mean, nothing's really in there, but you know, sometimes
I
he just
could
got to
vouch
make
for that.
decisions. So I mean, and he thought it was the right call, I bet. And I don't know what character. I'm assuming what character was he on? I don't even know.
Sombra.
Probably Sombra.
Yeah. I mean, his translocator, clearly he was trying to hide it and just toss it off the map. I don't know what he was thinking. But I mean, that's his
So
decision.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know what happened. I didn't even see it happen.
I had a question for you guys, but then when I realized it was you, I didn't think I couldn't ask this question anymore. I was
Oh
gonna
no,
ask.
lay it on me, Nerfy.
I was gonna ask. This will. since you're in winter bracket finals now, this will be your first time facing New York's Excelsior outside of scrims, and your former, one of your former teammates in Shadow.
Shadow
That's what I was
never on my
going to
team.
ask him. Well, I'm referring
have
to.
you-
I
Oh, I
was
see, I
referring
see.
to. I was referring to
Oh, okay,
your
okay.
teammates.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah.
We
So you're going to
actually
be
had a-
facing
we had a-
Shadow, a former
we had a talk
former
about-
member of Static. How do you
Yeah, we
feel
had to
about
talk
that?
about it. We had to talk about it. We're not scared. I mean, you know, not
You're
scared.
very afraid of David.
I would shit talk, but you know, I'm gonna keep it low until I win.
We'll see. We'll see.
Hey, he
Yeah.
already shit talked.
Yeah, he already should
Did
talk.
I?
He doesn't
Alright,
want to get too ahead
did
of
I?
himself.
In negative, more
Maybe.
like that's his
Positive.
fucking kill feed. Or
like
wait,
positive.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's his. You mean KD ratio?
Yeah, that's what I meant. KD ratio in the negatives.
Alright.
Just kidding, I love
one
that guy.
more. I have one more question left. How is Eon doing?
Ratio. All right, GG guys.
Alright,
I'm
See you, Mr. Super Nipples. Have a nice night. Enjoy your W.
hope your casting was good. You guys cast, yeah?
Yeah, we
We
casted.
did.
Oh, bet. I'll watch the VODs. I'll watch the VODs.
You'll probably cringe at my casting.
No, dude, it's fire. I saw you streaming at some point, casting the Excelsior.
WM.
Yeah, man. GG guys. Enjoy your day.
You as well, Mr. Super Nipples.
GG. Congratulations on your win. Oh, he's gone.
Well,